Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ready, Steady, Slay with me, the Afro Girl. So, today I'm just going to allow my guest introduce herself and then we delve right into my questions.
Hi everyone, my name is Patricia. Everybody calls me Pasibu. I absolutely love color. I love wearing nice clothes. I love playing with my hair, and I like being on social media.
Beautiful intro. Thank you, Possible, for coming on the Ready Steady Slay show. Okay, so to begin with, I love your page. I'm in love with your page, especially because it's very colorful. And I know that your mantra is living in color. How did that come about?
About living in color, I didn't used to be a color person before, like at all. But I realized that wearing color enhances my skin tone and makes me feel good. And so I jumped on the color bandwagon, and this is what you have. Colorful Pasibu.
So I found out that you have a background in graphic design, and I must say it came as a huge surprise to me. I wasn't expecting it. So considering the fact that you love to play with colors and aesthetics, would you say that your background in graphic design has like a lot to do with that?
I think it does. I'm a creative person, and so I churn the energy into everything I do.
Okay, so when and why did you start blogging your fashion and lifestyle content?
In 2014, when I was doing my national service in Kumasi, my friend, now Sasha Alexander, sold some things for me to wear and then post on my social media. And when I did, I saw that people were drawn to it and they liked the clothes I was posting. And so I decided to keep going, and that is what we have here now.
Okay, so in your opinion, what are some of the things one would need if they decide to go into fashion and lifestyle content creation?
I have only my phone, and so if you have your phone, you can start, and a drive to keep doing this, because it's not easy doing this when you know you're not getting anything in return in the beginning.
That's true.
So you just need the drive to keep going.
Okay, so how difficult is it for you to scout for locations? How is the process like for you?
I don't necessarily set out scouting places. My boyfriend before, now my husband, we really just like exploring new places. And so when we go out to eat, to have drinks, or generally just go out to chill, he takes pictures of me and I post them.
So there are particular locations that everybody goes there to take pictures at, and we all know those places. How do you make sure that your own picture stands out so much so that people keep asking you where you took it? Meanwhile, it's that same place where everyone goes to.
I don't usually use spots that everybody has used for their pictures, but when I have to, I find walls or corners where they wouldn't normally stand to take their pictures.
All right, so what advice would you give to a fashion content creator who wants to reach out to other brands so that they work together?
Find your unique selling point and be consistent with it. I found out mine was color, and people love my personality, and brands reach out to me because of that. So find your unique selling point, be consistent with it, because somebody is watching.
So as a well-recognized content creator on social media, what are some of the mistakes you see other content creators make?
Some mistakes content creators make, which I'm not exempt from, are not sticking to your unique selling point and doing what everybody else is doing, and not being consistent with it. Be consistent with your content.
One thing I've also learned is that consistency really is key. Okay, so can you give us some tips on how to make our pages look aesthetically pleasing to the eye? Because I mean, some of us, our pages need a total revamp.
To enhance the aesthetics of your page, you really should download an app like Plan that would show you the overall aesthetics of your page. So when you take pictures, you upload it on there, look at how it will look if you eventually post it on your page, move things around, and then you'd have a very beautiful page.
Okay, so can you give us some tips for ladies who want to update their wardrobes but do not exactly want to buy new clothes?
I mean, you would have to buy a few, but what you can do is that you can restyle tops and bottoms, like skirts and pants, differently. So you can pair that top that goes with that pants with a different skirt or a different pants, and that is how you can update your wardrobe without buying too many things.
Okay, so do you have another job apart from content creation? And if you do, how do you merge both?
Yes, I do have another job apart from being a content creator. I just segment properly and I plan. So I make time for everything that I do.
What are your current fashion obsessions?
I'm into big puffs, like really, really big ones that you can see all the way from the junction. And ruffles. I'm drawn to those two right now. Big puffs and ruffles.
All right, so can you name 3 of your favorite Ghanaian brands that you've worked with?
The 3 favorite brands I've worked with so far are Mod HQ, February by Sewa, and Clinique.
Okay, so what is the biggest brand you've worked with? It's not limited to fashion.
That would be Mizani. Yes, Mizani.
That's big. So what's your go-to outfit when you are just going out to hang out with friends?
I don't really have a go-to outfit. I really just wear anything that comes to mind when I'm going out and I make it work. But one thing that I'm really drawn to is a simple puff top and a flowy skirt. It always works for me.
All right, so last question. What are some of the challenges you face when creating the content you put out?
One would be checking the camera every time I'm filming because I'm one person. I'm doing it by myself, so I have to sit in front of the camera and then be the same one who goes behind the camera to check. It can get cumbersome. It's the same with food. You are filming the process and then you are the same person cooking too. So you have to be cooking and then you have to be going to check if it's actually recording because you don't want to finish and then you check and there was no recording. So it can get really cumbersome with that one too. And then with outfits, you plan something in your head or you match clothes and keep it in your wardrobe, you hang it in your car, get to wherever and take a picture. And then when you're done, it doesn't come out the way you really wanted it to.
All right, thank you, Possible, for coming through. This has been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I had fun answering all your questions. Team Honam Sardine is out.
Team Honam Sardine, what's it? All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching today's episode. Don't forget that we are live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.